Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmina from Jasmina Boswick Astrology. For all of you who are following me, you know that this is not my usual settings, but I will be traveling all summer and I will be coming live in different times, with different topics from different surroundings. So it's going to be interesting. Um, Before I start today, I want to talk about the upcoming new moon in Cancer. But before that, I just want to quickly thank everybody for being here, for your support, for every like, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate it. I want to thank everybody who subscribes to my newsletter as well, who follow me on Instagram, and who book a reading with me. I really appreciate all of you very much. Also, I want to thank everybody who was listening to my lecture for ESAR on Mercury and Pallas Athena. It was really interesting, lots of questions. I really enjoyed it. And yes, that's all for me for now. So before I start talking about this new moon in Cancer, why is this the very special moon? New moons in Cancers are actually the best ones in a year, during the year, because they have um, because the moon is at home in Cancer, so it's always a great opportunity to start something adventurous, something new during the new moon. This one specifically has Jupiter with it, so extra abundance, extra blessings. And that's why I love it. It's not so easy as one will think, but it's very promising, and I love it. What is Cancer energy in general? I did talk about it on my previous video for summer solstice. I did talk a lot about Cancerian energy, but we kind of need to mention what is this new moon all about. New moon in Cancer. She's at home. She loves being in Cancer, and it's all about family values. It's all about feeling safe and secure, about nurturing ourselves. It's about support, family support, and ancestry, where we're coming from, our roots. It's the fourth. It represents the fourth house of our horoscopes. In traditional astrology, it's referred to our father as like coming from our father's line, but it's also about our mother. Moon is mother and nurturing. Um, it, it's about blood relations. Okay, it's about home, feeling at home. It's about our physical house. It's about the country we are coming from. It's about patriotism. It's about a lot of those things where we can where we find ourselves. Where who am I? Like, where am I coming from? Those are the questions that Cancerians often relate to. It's very nostalgic. It's about history. It's about getting to know your family tree, getting to know where are your roots. Yeah, very good. It's about, yes, as I mentioned, it's about blood connections. Okay, so this is like, who are everything, everybody. um it is about our emotions, because Cancer does rule our feelings, and how we, it's about compassion and kindness as well, on a psychological level. It can be very moody, right? It's sulky. It's a protective energy. It's a more defensive energy. So when you want to set intentions for this new moon, you have to take everything in consideration for this, right? It's about food, right? It's about how we were fed and nurtured as kids. So this is also our it could be our relationship with food, along with the moon in Taurus, moon in Cancer. It can also be about our insecurities, right? If how we feel, where we feel secure and where we don't feel secure as well. It can be very shy. So Cancerians are very shy. So it's not the most boldest energy out there, right? It's very sensitive. Um, what else? Yeah, it, how Cancer is a crab, so it can pinch, right? So there's a hard shell, on the outside, but they're so soft and delicate in the inside as well. So you might not see the true sense of Cancerian people on the outside, but they're the caregivers, the nurturers, people who help others, very caring and nurturing energy. So then, now that we know what this Cancerian energy means, what is new moon? So new moon is when it's when sun and moon get together and they start a new cycle. This happens every month. So we have 12 to 13 lunations per year. And it's like seeding a new seed. So planting a new seed for the future. Okay, so each month we have sun in a different sign, and our horoscope is made of 12 little houses for different signs. So each year you can set intentions for different part for 12 different parts of your life. So today I'm going to talk about your Cancerian part of your horoscope and what can you do for this new moon. Uh, so Cancer, as I mentioned, is a water sign. So that means it's sensitive and emotional. It's also cardinal sign, which means it wants to go, it wants to initiate and do things as well. And because, okay, so let's technicalities. This new moon will occur on 25th of June, 2025 at 6:31 a.m. Eastern Time at 4 degrees at 8 minutes of Cancer. So all of you who have any placements between 1 and 7 degrees of Cancer, this is going to be more important for you. And for all of you who have placements in all cardinal signs, right? From 1 to 7 degrees of all cardinals, which are Aries, Cancers, Libra, and Capricorn. And because, I think I'm gonna. Okay, one more thing, and then I'm gonna share the chart of the moon so you can see it better. What was I? Where was I? Where was I? I was gonna share the chart. I didn't open it. Very well, Jasmina. That's very nice. Okay. I want to mention as well that like every lunation that we have is part of the bigger lunar family. So we are looking at 9 month increments. So for this new moon, the first quarter, like if you look at the bigger projects that are happening like in a larger scale for 27 months or so. So whatever intentions you set for this new moon, like call on action will be in 9 months, around March, end of March next year. Full moon will be end of December next year, and then the last quarter will be September 2027. So have this in mind that this can reflect some of these things as well. Also want to mention, I always mention the Sibian symbol just because they're so much fun. I don't really take a lot of emphasis on them, but it can give us another. There's a lot of stories. I love metaphors. It can give us a little bit of nuance of what this moon is about. So Sabian symbol for 4 to 5 degrees of Cancer is an automobile wrecked by a train on a railroad crossing. So what does that mean? It's the collective will of the community has power to bring destruction to an individual out of alignment with their destiny. So I think this is interesting that the power of collective, and I feel this is very emphasized today in the world with everything that's going on. We can really witness the power of collective, and it, so this is kind of going to be a shift changer for those people who are not following their own path and their life purpose. So think about it. It's very interesting. Anyway, just something to think about. Okay, let me now open the chart. I wanna show you the chart. There you go. Just a second. I had everything prepared and then I don't know what happened. Whatever. So let's do this. I hope everyone is doing well. Let me know how are you feeling these days. Okay, and then share my screen. I'm doing this on so many different screens that okay. Wow, excellent. Okay. So this is it. This is the chart of the new moon in Cancer. As you can see, okay, first of all, disregard the houses. I always, when I do these lunation videos, I always pull 0 degrees chart. It's like a world chart for the world, for not specific place. So don't disregard the house placements. I'm going to talk about for all 12 signs, house by house, but this is in general. Let's see what the energies are in general. What do we see here? So, first of all, we have the new moon. Jupiter is applying. So, Jupiter is here. So, whatever Jupiter, first of all, loves to be in Cancer, right? It says it's in its exaltation. So, wherever Jupiter touches, it makes it bigger, expands, makes it grow. So it's abundance of something. So yes, this can be a abundance of um, patriotic feelings. It can be a lot of emotions, a lot of crying as well, right? So it doesn't have to. It can be a lot of whatever it is. It can be bad or good. It can be a lot of. In general, this is such a beautiful new moon. It's for because Cancerian energy is so fertile. This is nurturing. I think this is a great new moon for growth of something that you want to grow. So, but in order for that project or whatever you're doing, in order for that to grow, you need to nurture it. So I think this is going to be the topic for it with the Jupiter there. Extra care. You're going to have extra care, extra compassion, extra kindness to whoever you want, whatever you're setting intentions to. You need to make sure that you don't forget about it. You're going to need special care. Okay, um, that's number one. Second thing, it's sextiling Mars, exactly as you can see. 4 degrees Virgo, 4 degrees Cancer. That's a sextile between them. Sextiles are opportunities, so we still need to make an effort. Um, Mars in Virgo is very productive, very practical. So I think we're going to need to make some practical steps. Virgo is to-do list. Virgo is how to make things work. It's about discernment, removing, because Jupiter can out large everything. It can be larger than light, and so we need to use discernment and remove things that are not serving us anymore for this lunation. We need to analyze and organize very well. It's nitty picky. This is a Virgo energy is also a caring, out of service energy. It's alchemist's energy, herbalist. Like a lot of also a health kind of aspect, right? So there's if you want a healthy growth of our dreams and intentions, we need to really take care of that and organize very well. On the other hand, we have a trine. It's a sextile. Um, it's not that close. So it's not a real sextile by degree, but it's a sextile by sign with Venus in Taurus, and Venus is at home at Taurus. So we have Moon at home, ruling the Sun, Jupiter, and Mercury, and we have Venus at home. And at the end, this Mercury rules Mars, goes back to the Moon as well. And what is interesting that this lunation is like in the midpoint between Mars and Venus. And Mars and Venus together, they are creators, right? They are creating this is this energy that creates. So what we desire, what we want, if we put some action to it, we can get fertile. We can get good results. A lot of things can happen. But sextiles, as I mentioned, and this is like a midpoint. So midpoint is like a think about conjunction between Venus and Mars. So what do they do together? It's like a lover's aspect. So there is a creative force, a drive to make our desires come true. Okay, this is all positive. And don't forget, Jupiter is also about hope. So this is about not losing hope. It's a celebration. Okay, it's it's about how to protect ourselves and our dreams and our purpose in life as well. Um, so that's very interesting. Um, what also we have I purposely didn't put aspects here so they don't distract you, but I'm gonna try to showcase. So we have two talent trines. The big trine is like, we call it the grand trine. It's like a big trine between three planets of the same element, but we also have the small little trines, and this time there is one between Uranus and Pluto. So they're almost like a trining, and they're all like making a sextile to Neptune and Saturn. So there's like a beautiful communication, especially when Uranus goes into Gemini on July 7th. It's going to be like also trined by sign, and they're going to this because this small talent is not just here, but it's going to be here for a long time. So those are great because they have two sextiles in a trine. There's a flowing energy of a new beginning, something different, exciting, adventurous, transforming, right? Between Uranus and Pluto, it's going to be an easy flow of energy, technology, all these new things. Maybe we want to implement something new, and then we can have there's this opportunity if we use this Saturn Neptune in a good way. It can help us, right? That's one talent. So talent, you need to use it, right? And then the other one is Mercury Uranus making a sextile, and oh yeah, what else? Mercury. I didn't. Saturn. Saturn. Mercury and Saturn. Oh, this is like a trine. Oh yeah. So there's Saturn, Neptune with Mercury, especially when Mercury goes to Leo in a couple of days. So they're gonna be enshrined by sign. So this is not exact yet, but it's still very interesting that it's here for this lunation in a growing phase. Okay, so there's gonna be trine from Mercury Leo when it comes to Saturn Neptune. So it's going to be an easier way to use our thoughts and ideas in a more constructive way with imagination as well, right? Our dreams. So how to put our dreams and ideas in a constructive way. And with Uranus is here in a sextile with both. So in a new exciting way. So I think like this is because this is a cardinal energy. As you can see here, a lot of cardinal energy in the air for this lunation. It gives us a momentum to start things, to do new things in a new way. But we need structure. So on the downside, for this new moon, we have the moon squaring Saturn and Neptune. So we still need to work hard to achieve this. And yes, things still might not be so clear, and we might be so confused. Uh, what is the right path? There's still kind of like a fogginess, but this is such a cardinal energy. This is like definitely putting a seed on for the new beginnings, for the new starts. And I think it's just beautiful. Okay, there's a lot of nice other things that I want to mention, like trying to Vesta. Vesta is our a devotion. What are we devoted to? What are we? It's very connected with Cancerian energy. This is like deep, profound devotion. Uh, it's also implementing our vulnerable sides. It's about our spiritual devotion, not just spiritual in that sense, but um, like Vesta is like our secret spiritual mission in a way as well. So she's also kind of helping this new moon. So we need to be like Vesta is about it's where our home is, it's where our heart is, and what is Cancerian energy, also that. So even when things seem tough, uh, are we willing to still pursue what we are fighting for, even in the tough times? This is what Vesta is all about. Um, so there's some lovely energy. So there's a lot of I call this video a blessings on the horizons, because we still don't see them. Like they are somewhere there on the horizons. We are not still aware, of them, but there's a great opportunity and potential, but we need to make an effort. Saturn always wants us to make an effort. There's no shortcuts. Um, also, Mercury here, which is also interesting, is at the midpoint between Mars and Jupiter. See, between Mars and Jupiter, Mercury is here. Um, so this Mercury has, is ruling the Mars. Here's another emphasis here that maybe we definitely need to. What our thoughts are for the future, what our ideas are, what we wish for ourselves. Cancerian energy it's about self-care as well, protecting the people we love, we care about. What ideas do we have about that? Um, um, anyway, a lot of potential, but we still need to act on it. So I think for this, because it's a cardinal energy, um, using water, also water in the sky, we need to use our intuition, use our um, instincts, and act on them. This is definitely a great opportunity for a new start, whatever you're doing in life. If you feel that you need to refresh your life and reset it, or restart your life, this is exactly the energy that it's great. Yeah, so I think this is in general what I want to say for this new moon, and I'm going to talk about now the 12 signs. Okay, this is very complicated. I'm not in my usual setting, so I'm just completely confused. So I hope everybody's doing well, and I'm not in my usual. Let me start sharing my usual settings. Time. I was supposed to do it on Friday, but then we had guests, and this month has been crazy, and I'm traveling on Thursday. So anyway, okay, this is what it is. Okay, woohoo. This is my magic wheel. Okay, so as I mentioned, the cardinal signs are gonna really, really have the biggest impact on this. So let's start with Aries. So this new moon is in their is all about. I'm gonna put Jupiter there just because, and Mars is their ruler, so I will not forget that. So um, uh, yeah, so this moon is ruled by the moon, so it's all about family. It's all about, as I mentioned, this is very, very connected for Aries. If you guys want to move, physically move your home, if you want to redecorate, reorganize your home, if you want to transform your home, if you want to go deeper and look into your family ancestry, is there something that you need to release and start new? Maybe you want to, maybe there's a new family member coming as well. Maybe there's a lot of, like, maybe what is your dream house? Like maybe you want to go larger than life. Don't forget, with Saturn and Neptune in your first house, you need to make an effort. You need to really do physically what you need to do. But since your ruler of your chart is in your sixth house, I think to achieve whatever you want for your home and family and loved ones, and maybe there is a lot of things happening, you need to make sure that your daily routine is aligned. Without doing everyday something to achieve it, you won't be able to achieve it. So you need to make definitely Mars in Virgo wants you to do something every day. It needs to be routine. You need to work on your dream. You work on when you, after you set intentions, you need to make sure that you do some, like a daily ritual, or daily do something about it, whatever that is for you. Okay. So if you're looking for a new home, for example, then you need to make sure that you every day you go and uh, find something on online, like new house, go browse, don't go look, find a realtor, talk to them, like this, those kind of things. It needs to be practical. It needs to be like on daily basis. So daily routine is very important for this lunation. And because, as I mentioned, there's so many opportunities with lots of sextiles. There is a sense that you feel that you feel that you're going to get something, because a lot of things with Jupiter, when Jupiter is involved, we kind of feel that, oh, it's going to come with so much ease. But I don't think so this time. You need to make an effort. Opportunities will arise, but you need to watch out for them as well, right? So look for the opportunities. Go look at them every day. Whatever you're looking for, look for those opportunities. This can bring a lot of emotions as well, a lot of family history things. Okay, there is it is creating Saturn and Neptune, so maybe there's some kind of clash with parents or grandparents or somebody from the past in your family as well. um, you know it's not easy peasy, as I mentioned. It's not easy peasy, but it can give you a blessing is out there, not on the horizon, but you need to go step by step, and then you're gonna achieve it. So that's the point. It's not here yet, it's out there, right? So we need to make an effort to do it. And use your discernment. When your ruler, Mars, is in Virgo, you are kind of forced to take things a little bit slower, and to before you act, you need to analyze and organize. And before, it can be, you can be even overly critical of others as well. So there might be another sense of being overly critical about things happening. So that's something to think about as well. Nevertheless, it's a great opportunity for your home life to improve, for your family situation to improve. And never forget that Jupiter is also a protector. So this is like helping you protect your family. Okay, now let's go Taurus rising. My dear Taurus, so your ruler, I'm gonna put Venus out there, because Venus is currently in Taurus in your first house, and you will feel more beautiful, more attractive. You'll feel more sensual, sensitive. I think you are living your life with Venus in Taurus, just getting all this attention, feeling good in your body, wanting to make some improvements on your body as well. And because Venus is making such a lovely aspect just by sign to this lunation, I think it's about it. I think it's beautiful for you. I think because Venus is a ruler at your home sign, your sign. I think you really are feeling good about yourself, and with this lunation in the third house. It can be about, it's as simple as buying a new vehicle or transportation device, or maybe you want to finally speak up. Remember, Taurus does rule the throat and vocal cord, so there's maybe something that you want to start doing. Maybe you definitely something that you care about, right? So remember, Cancer is about caring and nurturing. So what do you care about that you want to talk about, speak up about what you care for? Write a blog, put it on the internet, write a book, start something new, whatever your intentions are of. Maybe you will learn something new. Maybe it's finally time to speak up to your siblings or neighbors, and don't be shy about it as well, right? um, you're going to be feel more confident, definitely. There's a new opportunity for you to learn something, for maybe there's a something happening also in your siblings life, larger the light, so that can be something as well. um, what else is about this? It's about expanding your curiosity and following your curiosity. What do you wanna, where will the curiosity lead you, right? um, that's also something that comes to my mind. Definitely is spending knowledge, learning, talking about things that you deeply care about. Maybe you want to start to write about your heritage, where you're coming from. Um, Maybe that is going to be important for you as well. I think this is a great opportunity to speak up, to tell your truth. Jupiter is about your belief system and truth as well, and to share things that you deeply care about, right? So that's something. Maybe you want to connect with the people who think the same as you. Just because Jupiter is there, maybe you want to, um, Jupiter is giving you lots of blessings in the next year, about, from coming from help might come from your sisters or neighbors. Maybe there's a local. I'm thinking maybe there's like a local community you wanna join and speak about, and talk about whatever is happening, in that you want to share with. I mean, it's a Gemini house. It's about how we talk, how we communicate. It's about our thinking process. I think you're going to have abundance of ideas, a lot of things that are on your mind that you want to start and initiate. Um, just put it out there. Seek for opportunities. Um, you know, it's definitely a beautiful new moon for you. Everything that is relating your local community, um, and uh, yeah, this is also the house of not just siblings but extended family, like aunts and uncles and cousins. So maybe there's a something going on with there. Maybe you want to initiate something with them as well. This is great for you. I know that Saturn and Neptune are coming from the 12th house, so there might be some psychological. Saturn likes to be the 12th house, is a house of joy for him. So uh, there is still um, everything that we do now, as I mentioned at the beginning. It won't. I don't think it's going to go fast. Just because Saturn will give us some delay, maybe, and Saturn requires from us to take time to do things. As I mentioned, also this whatever you have as an idea needs to be cherished and nurtured to grow. Gemini's. Okay. Okay. So for Gemini's, this is definitely a great opportunity to think about your income, your money. Mercury is also in the house of money, ruling. I know Mercury doesn't really particularly like to be in Cancer, but you can use your emotional intelligence. So all these planets are in the second house. So it's all about think about money, your source of income. Think about your talents that you can use. There's a opportunity for you to. What are the things you care about? What are the possessions you care about? It's also maybe it's from. This can also be from buying antique things, literally. You might overspend as well, because, and especially spend money on things that you feel the things that you feel that are nurturing you, or the things that you feel that you need for your safety and protection. So that might be something that you might spend money on as well. But because Saturn is coming from the 11th house of friendship, so maybe there's some maybe there's going to be people, maybe your communities and your friends will maybe want some money from you as well. So that could be a situation. But set your intentions of money, how you want to, your income. Maybe you need, maybe you want to multiple strings of income. So Jupiter can enlarge that, right? Mercury is there as well. So maybe some new contracts that you can sign. Maybe you want to sell something, buy something, and it can, because it's Cancer energy. It can be really really. Can talk about definitely something related to family and history, and I'm thinking antiques, old home, something, buying stuff for home, Maybe you can, maybe if you think about doing another business from home, opening, using some of your talents to work from home or do real estate, money from that, from there. So there's a lot of feeling. I feel a lot of things are happening. It's very emphasized on your second house. It's about you, how what you value. There's a growth of self-worth. There's self-esteem as well for you. Maybe you finally can put price on your services the way that it's deserved. But think about, you just, with this Jupiter in Cancer, we might feel overly confident and overly optimistic and overly hopeful. That's why this Saturn, maybe you're going to have like this sound of reason coming from your friends and communities and telling you, that you need to maybe, uh, you know, slow it down. So, but please set intentions. Think about long term. How can you make more money? Maybe from passive income as well, not just active income. I think this is a great donation for you. Love it, because it's really gonna, it can make, it's a lot of opportunities out there for you to grow financially. Okay, Cancer risings. What's not to love? This is your new moon, and it's definitely opportunity for you to grow in this world. Just watch how much you eat. I'm kidding, but with Jupiter here, you are overindulge in bodily pleasures like food and eating. In general, this is definitely the best thing ever for Cancer risings. Um, Set intentions for everything you want in life. This is about you. It's time for you. You are the ones who usually care about others and take care of others. It's time that you start caring about yourself. Put yourself first, and think, what do you want in life? What do you want to achieve? How you want to approach life? How you want to, maybe you want to do some changes in that sense. It can be overly emotional for you as well. Just because it's a lot with Cancer here. It can be, if you're if you go into that era of being in a bad mood, it can be bad mood. It can be too much of that. So think about using this for optimism and hope. And um, uh, sometimes it can bring some things from the past, and you can feel overwhelmed as well. So, as I mentioned, Mars is in Virgo, so he wants us to be, of us to be more discerning, and it's coming from your third house. So, your thoughts and thinking and ideas, you need to discern. You need to organize, analyze, and get rid of stuff in your head that is not working. So it's aligned with what you feel and what you need. Right? It's very important for you that you act on what you need to take care of yourself. This is all about self-care, and to have self-compassion. And I know self-care is it's buzzing everywhere, but it's important. Okay. Saturn and Neptune are coming from the 10th house as a reminder that you still have responsibilities in this world, that that you have obligations that you need to do. But it is time that you put yourself first. And it's not very often that you have Jupiter with your new moon in Cancer. So this is extra special for you to start a new cycle, not just 2 week cycle until the full moon, not just 27 cycle for the lunar family, but a 12-year cycle when Jupiter comes to the to Cancer again. So for you, it's like a triple start of of um, what did I say? Of embracing the blessings. Yes, a lot of work will need to be done with Saturn squaring, but at the end, you will get the reward. So I hope you find your blessings on this journey, Cancers. This is the best for you. Number one, Leos. Okay, let's see what is happening with you. We often forget that for new moons, sun is also involved, right? And sun, so because you are ruled by the sun, and it's there with Jupiter. So we just had today. I'm taping this on the 24th of June. So we had Jupiter Sun conjunction, which is definitely giving you growth, hope, optimism, self confidence, and this is like a new cycle for you as well, like a 1 year cycle when Jupiter and Sun moves. It's always the best day of the year for Leo risings, to bring some more. Bring more attention. People, you might see people, there's a lot of attention on you which you love. Although this new moon is in the 12th house, it's in a hidden house, but those are the hidden talents. So you need to kind of dig deep into your creativity, and you are creative, and look deeply. What are your hidden talents? What is happening? There is maybe there's hidden a blessing somewhere that you are not aware of. So how can you find this? Sometimes this can be a challenge for Leos, just because it's not so obvious, it's not out there. But in general, it just because Jupiter is here, this is much better than any other lunation this year. So this is the best lunation for you also this year, because Jupiter is with Sun. Be brave, be bold as you are, be more confident, and find those hidden talents. There is a lot of good things happening if you're just step into creativity, spirituality. There's unconscious, with this new moon you can have wild dreams, and dreams can also may reveal some things that you how can you do some things right as well. So dig deep into your creative pursuits, into just listen to your heart. I know it sounds really ridiculous, but for Leo's, heart is very important. And I think if you just listen to your heart, listen what it says, use the intuition and inner voice with this lunation, the 12th house, and follow your heart, listen to your heart, and your blessings will come your way. Virgo risings. Okay, let's see. Oops, what is happening? This is interesting because, as I mentioned, Mercury is here as well. Um, it's definitely time for you to grow within your community, within your friendships, your groups, social media, online presence. There is a lot of attention. You really going to feel blessed with the connections you have and you make. So set intentions for what kind of people you want to connect with, who is your tribe, um, um, how you want to. I think it's going to be a lot of it. It's like Mercury is also there, your ruler. So there's like um, it's about the house of wishes and dreams. So what are your ideas about your long-term wishes and dreams? This is definitely something to think about. How you want to, who you want to connect with, and who you want to who you want to have around in your life. Uh, Long term. Mars in the first house is giving you more stamina, more drive, more physical energy, to actually connect, talk about, send those emails, talk to people, connect online, this and that. Whoever you feel that, this is lots of opportunities for you to be recognized within your groups. So put yourself out there, connect with people, find your tribe. Saturn and Neptune are squaring from the eighth house, so there might be some psychological um, issues that you might feel, or but it's also esoteric house. It's a deep house, it's a Scorpio house with Neptune there. I think you can really dig deep into maybe some spiritual communities and expand on that. It's very fertile. Maybe you're going to have some friends that can help you. There's people that can help you with your growth within society. um, I, as a Virgo rising, am very excited about this. This is what I actually love, to connect and everything. So don't be shy. Virgo risings can be, very, you know shy about what they're doing. But with Mars in the first house, use that energy, that drive, that willpower to connect, excuse me, to make a difference, to be recognized by the, excuse me, by the community and the public. So you have to, you can grow, and blessings are coming your way from the help of your friends. So that's what it is for you, Virgo risings. It's beautiful. Libras, this is all about your career. It's finally your time has come that you can be seen, be recognized. Your reputation is growing. Um, um, yes, there are some obligation. Oh, I didn't put where's Venus here, your ruler. There are some restrictions maybe coming, or obligations towards your partnerships or clients or business partners. Things are not so clear uh, regarding that, but nevertheless, don't forget that this moon is ruling your career house, your how you project yourself in the world, how people, what are you known for, right? What is kind of the reputation you have? What kind of, what do you want to be known for? So this is, you can put, all of that. Jupiter helping you grow faster. Venus is in the eighth house, so there is it can in Taurus, there may be some also blessings coming from money, from other people's money, right? So maybe from your partner's money, or for government money, or grants, or I don't know. I'm just feeling that this might be a thing as well, right? Yes, there, um, not everything is, as I mentioned, very not easy going. There, we still need to make a lot of effort for these blessings, to receive these blessings. They are there for us. Just use this discernment, what how you want to, how you want to be perceived, and organize yourself nicely, and just reach out whoever you want to reach out, who can help you. There's a, there may be help from your bosses or managers, or people you work with. They can really also help you with your growth, and help you achieve your dreams and wishes. I'm going to remind again that for this lunation, if we want to receive blessings, we need to we need to nurture and take care of our intentions. So don't forget that, okay, as well. Great opportunity for career growth, for business growth, for reputation growth, to be respectable, to be as respectable as you deserve. Scorpio risings, let's go. Let's see. I love this. I love this for Scorpios. And Mars is where? Mars is here. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful opportunities for you to travel. And I don't mean just travel. I mean travel. So, uh, ex, you know, to explore the world, to explore, to connect. Um, with other cultures. But this is something. Um, what do you care about? What makes you feel safe and secure? What kind of cultures? What kind of people? Oh, hi, Argentum. Sorry, I didn't see you until now. You're here. See you. Yeah, you're tired, of course, because it's very late there. I don't know. I can't. I don't know what's wrong. I have this different setup. I sorry. I see you. I hear you. I just can't share your hello. Um, it's definitely, if you want, it's also, if you're studying, if you want to go through some courses, or if you want to expand your mind higher. It's about religion and beliefs. um, so there's like a opportunity uh, to kind of explore what you like, what you feel secure about, what makes you feel safe, secure, what makes you feel nurtured, in a sense of travel. Okay, maybe you want to explore other cultures, food. It's in Cancer, or maybe you want to travel with family members, right? Mars, as your ruler, is coming from the 11th house, so there may be some actions with you. Maybe you want to travel with your friends, or maybe I think there's a sense of international online technology kind of exploration as well. Um, it's maybe exploring your ancestries, beliefs, from the ninth house. Jupiter is at, it's he's blessed there. Moon is blessed. So ninth house is one of the best houses, um, of zodiac, and you have everything there for this lunation. All three beautiful things happening there, and Mars is helping you from from friends. There is some kind of things happening. Your friends and communities, and I think all these blessings can help you achieve your wishes and goals, from the 11th house as well, or connecting with your tribe, connecting with the self-minded people. um, Dream big. Think about what you care about deeply, as you do, and think big picture, long term, big picture, and nurture that dream. Don't give up. So I think this is a great way, if you want to go far away in the world. But it's also for educational purposes. If you just want to, pursue the dream of getting a degree, any type of degree, now is the time to set intentions. Lovely new moon for you, Scorpios. Sagittarius. Ooh, you're going deep with this. But remember, Jupiter is your ruler, and he is in Cancer, and he loves being in Cancer, right? Although he's in conjunct with you and it's in the eighth house, there is still there's still some kind of blessing in your psychological strength. Eighth house is a lot of things that we do with other people. So it can be a joint adventure, right? You like adventures. So think about what you deeply care about. Okay. Um, what it, There's a sense of intimacy here, or profoundness, or going deep. Um, um, it's also blessings, maybe, from inheritance, or um, just grants, from the governments, or whatever. I don't know what else do we still have. uh, Tax refunds. Maybe you're gonna get some large amount, maybe some money, because this is all about joint resources. It's not about you earning money, an opportunity for you to earn money. Maybe there's an opportunity for you to get other people's money. So think, what can you do, from insurance, from taxes, from maybe you want to apply for maybe you want to do some kind of campaign, some funding that you can get money for some of your ideas, right? Think about that. Think about, this is a house of deep things, deep connections, deep intimacy. It's also esoteric. It's Scorpio house, so um, you know. Um, it's not about it's about, you probably don't like to commit to all of things, but it's about commitment in one sense, right? So Jupiter in the next year should bring you a lot of maybe some lovely surprises, blessings that you're gonna feel on a, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting because I'm thinking, how Jupiter is in conjunct with your sign, right? So Jupiter and, I mean, Cancer and Sagittarius don't have anything in common. So it's like an adjustment. It's like a itch that you cannot scratch. So I mentioned this moon, this new moon is great for things, but we need to make an effort and make them do it. So um, Saturn and Neptune are coming from the fifth house. So there is kind of a restriction of having fun. So I think whatever you set intentions to, whatever you want to achieve, there's going to be a lot of hard work, and you won't be able to have so much fun because Saturn is in the fifth house currently. Or if you put your put some structures into your creativity because and imagination, because Neptune is there as well, and initiate something great, there might be somebody, some sponsor or somebody who can fund your creative projects, right? But you need to make an effort as well. um, yeah, so I feel that there's a lot of hidden opportunities that you might not be still also see, so you need to kind of dig deeper to find them, to get blessings from Jupiter this time. Good luck. Capricorns, there you go. You're the last cardinal sign. So, um, and Saturn, where Saturn is here. There you go. This is definitely about family and partnerships and people you care about. Usually, because Cancer is opposite of you, you might have struggles. Maybe you have some issues and struggles with nurturing and caring your one-on-one relationships and connections. Maybe this maybe lots of blessings are coming from your partner, from your relationships, from your romantic business relationships, client relationships. Maybe going to feel maybe you're going to feel that they care, right? That they actually appreciate everything that you do for them. There's still, like, Saturn is in the fourth house. Things are still, there's still things in your family that are kind of restricting you. There's maybe some delay in some way, and lots of responsibilities that you feel. But I feel that because you know Saturn so well, if you just do Saturn, you are definitely going to get blessings from Jupiter. If you are single, that might, this might bring a new person in your romantic life. If you are looking for clients, this might bring a lot of clients. Yes, you're going to have to work hard. Yes, that is true. Yes, things are not clear yet. But at the end, as I said, blessings are on the horizon. They're not yet, still yet. If you nurture everything, if you take everything seriously, which you usually do, um, I feel this is going to be a lovely opportunity for you uh, to actually be more closer to have your one-on-one relationships, even friendships, one-on-one, um, with anybody you have, to be to be more with more compassion and kindness, and you may maybe feel um, uh, there is something happening there as well. So nurture them. I think you need to nurture and care, and just make sure that you don't forget to water your flowers, in a sense. And then you're going to get blessings from your partner. Everybody's going to appreciate that as well. So yeah, it's a great opportunity for you to I the seventh house is also about legal matter, like legal matters as well. So there, if you are in some kind of legal matter or dispute in the court, this might have a great result for you. So you might have a favorable result for you as well. Um, um, I know open enemies are here, so maybe you're gonna get rid of some, or you're gonna get more. I'm kidding, but if you have if you are involved in any legal matter, this can also bring you blessings as well. Lots of beautiful opportunities for you to get intimate and one-on-one. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see what's happening for you. Um, yeah, I know I have been mentioning that Aquarius had some health issues lately. Maybe this is finally some good news about your health. Think about your think about how you nurture. I think this is more about nurturing and diet for you, especially, and your daily routines. um, uh, how you how your day looks like. This is about work as well, so you might get some blessings from your workplace, from your colleagues. Maybe you're going to get a pet. There's also a thing like that. Like I said, there's abundance, there's a blessing in the skies coming from your everyday life, from the people that you have in everyday surroundings. um, uh, or just just a healthy break of healthy break, or something that is gonna kind of bless you or protect you. Remember, Jupiter is also a protector, so he might protect you for some kind of sickness as well, and in for this period or whatever. Saturn is in your third house. Um, just telling you that you need to, I think, organize your thoughts, organize your ideas, have structure before you act. And then I think daily routine will help you get your blessings. Um, there is a sense of not having clear thoughts with Neptune there as well, square in disclination. So you kind of maybe feel lost, and you don't know where to start. Remember when I mentioned in the beginning when I talked about this? Use your intuition and instinct, and just feel what is good for you, right? Feel it. Sixth house is a house of service. It's a house of it's a Virgo house. So Mars is in Virgo. Use your analytical, strategic thinking to get blessings from Jupiter this time. And yeah, you can feel maybe overwhelmed as well with everyday obligations with the Saturn square, but I think you need to take them seriously and just do them for you to get a reward. Um, yeah, I think it is going to be it's like having maybe a family outside of family feeling. I feel in your everyday life. Maybe you're gonna get maybe something like that can happen as well. Just organize your ideas and thoughts, because you can be also everywhere with this. Okay. Yeah, I think your health situation will improve significantly if you do what doctor says. And Saturn is squaring this, so you need to use Saturn um, to achieve what you want to achieve. But this is lovely because the sixth house, having this sixth house is always a notorious house of sickness and da da da. But this gives you a blessing and protection, I feel, from that. So excellent. Okay. And Pisces rising. I think I'm quicker today because, uh, okay, let's do this. Pisces. So Jupiter is also your traditional ruler. All these blessings are coming from your children, maybe you or from your creative projects. Maybe you're gonna get a new kid. Maybe new projects are starting. What do you care about? So this is, you are very compassionate, empathetic, sensitive. Pisces and Cancer have these lovely qualities of understanding each other on emotional level, using intuition and instinct. Um, this is also good. I don't want to encourage you to gamble, but this is a gambling house. It's a fun house. It's a house of joy and happiness and casual dating and sex as well. So there can be lots of that as well. Just um, as I mentioned, Mars is there, and I mentioned this Mars because there's a sextile to Mars. So use your discernment for this new moon. Saturn is coming from the second house, so uh, you might feel that you cannot afford everything that you want to spend money on for fun or for creativity. So there's a sense of Saturn telling you to take it seriously, your money situation, whatever it is, and or take your talent seriously for creativity to get blessings. There's a lot of things you can do. I think it's a lovely new moon for Pisces, and for Scorpios, as I mentioned, for all water signs, especially because it's such a it gives you like a boost in your water houses, which is 1, 9, and 5, which are beautiful houses for expansion and creativity, and for having fun and joy. And I think finally Saturn and Neptune left Pisces. You finally feel free from all of this. I think it's your time now, Pisces, to finally kind of be yourself, do what you enjoy doing, and a lot of it as well, right? There's, if you're planning a family, it can be, extension of your family, of your kids. Do something. If you have kids, do something with your kids. Enjoy, have fun. Whatever you feel like. Fifth house is also about self-employment. So if you want to start a new business, maybe be self-employed, this is something maybe you can think about. Just don't go over the board, because with Neptune in the second, money can come and go. With Saturn in the second, you can, you might not have enough money. But at the other hand, there's a blessing. Just be discerning. If you want to go gamble, have some fun, you can also do it, but just be discerning. Saturn is squaring, it's not going to be, all goody, and everything's going to be, super duper for this new moon. But it's a great opportunity. I think you can really, it's about hobbies, right? What do you enjoy doing? It's about sport. um, so think about it as well. I think you're going to have a lot of fun. If you're single, you can just go on dates, a lot of fun, laughing, having fun, and enjoying life in general. And yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, I think I'm done for today. Yeah, I think I'm done for today. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, if you, I would appreciate if you like, share, and comment. I would love to hear your thoughts on this new moon. What is happening for you? Let me know. And I'll be. I don't know when I'm gonna be here again, just because I'm traveling. But I hope I can do it soon. You'll see me all over the place. So this summer. So thank you very much. Have a great new moon in Cancer. Lots of blessings. Go check out my video on summer solstice. Go check out my video that I did with Matt on Jupiter in Cancer. It's all connected this year. There's some lovely Jupiter connections coming up soon with when he's going to connect with Venus mid-August. So it's going to be beautiful. I'm going to talk about it as well. I just make a video of that conjunction as well for everybody. I think it's going to be lovely. Lots of hugs, lots of kisses, lots of blessings to all. And thank you for your support. I really appreciate it.